What's going on, world? DS1 Ross. Now I'm back. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody who support me in this platform, Sleep TV. It's very much appreciated. Much love to everybody. Good afternoon. Hope everyone is having a good day so far. I'll be here for a minute, family. And I want to chop it up with y'all about this, man. This is a very serious subject. Very serious. And I want and need men to pay attention to this, man, because a lot of this goes on between us as men, and the shit needs to stop. I've sat back and I've watched a lot of bullshit go on between us as men. Shit, I even been a part of some bullshit. Just to be all the way honest, you know, um, my hands ain't clean either, you know, but I'm always pure at heart. So when somebody do me wrong and I retaliate, it's because at the end of the day, that shit hurt, especially when it's a person you consider your brother. When you treat this person as a brother. And this is a problem across the board with all men. But I'm a black first individual. So it's all about me and my brothers first. That's what matters to me. What goes on between us. And this is why you see the title. I will be addressing some recent things that's been going on. And if you been paying attention, you understand the title. The Coba Mentality, the destruction of brotherhood. If you saw Planet of the Apes, you know who Coba was. You know what Coba represents. And see, this is something that's been going on between us black men for a long time. Being amongst other men with the Coba mentality. Speaking on a mentality, y'all. This has been going on between us for a long time. Long, long time. I'll get to the chat in a minute. If you're here, do me a favor, smash the like button, share the show. Because black men need to hear this. Because we think this shit is a game. When throughout history, this has been the problem that plagues black men. This has been the self-inflicted wound that keeps being opened up over and over and over. Every time brothers see some form of progress, there's always a nigga with the Cobra mindset. right amongst you. Is always a Coba-minded nigga in the group or not too far away. And this is why I say we have to heal before we try to build anything. Healing is first. Money is not going to change the slimy mindset you have. Money will make you even more slimier. You see, having resources and all that shit, that is for the men who's willing to build with each other, who doesn't suffer from the Coba mentality. But see, when you have a brotherhood, and this is why I say, and shout out to my man Art New Style, because he talks about archetypes. And actually, I'm gonna reach out to my brother and get him to come up here and talk about this. See, you gonna always have a Coba-minded nigga. Always. This is why in the brotherhood, you must have guardians. You must have executioners. Can't just be a group of niggas trying to get resources so niggas can run around and look the part, but niggas don't think the part. Because see, if you got a group of niggas just running around trying to gather resources, but y'all not all on the same page, it's gonna always self-destruct. Because there's no checks and balances. There's no fucking order. There's no order. See, when there's order in the brotherhood, there's guys there to take care of niggas like Coba. Coba would have been out the fucking door. You see? This is a problem, man. This is a problem that's not gonna go away. This is why it's hard for black men to build with each other. Because you always got a fucking cockroach running around. You always got a parasite running around. You always got a kamikaze minded nigga in the group. A nigga who's so focused on himself, he willing to sacrifice everybody. It's he think he's bigger than the cause. It's all about what he want and what he gotta do. See? And this is why the guys like Bobby Hemmett, he said this years ago, man. All of that group shit, that group think shit, that shit is long gone. That's an old paradigm. And I'm really starting to believe that shit. As much as I speak about brotherhood, man, it's you're gonna find a few brothers who are really into that shit, who really respects you for who you are and what you bring. You're not gonna have a lot of those brothers, man. I don't care what organization you bring up. None of that shit is clean cut. It's Cobas in there too. But see, when you have order, them niggas get thrown out. And that's the problem with us. There's not enough niggas keeping shit in order. And the niggas who want to maintain order, you know what happens to those brothers? They get ostracized. They get told, oh, you always trying to tell niggas what to do. No, nigga, I'm trying to protect the integrity of the brotherhood. I don't give a fuck who has to go. Because if I'm fucking up, y'all better put me on the chopping block too. If this shit means anything to us. See, now we got to question if all this shit even means anything. Does brotherhood really mean anything to black men? Or is that shit just a means to an end? Is it just, oh, okay, I got what I need now. I could go ahead and go down the block. What do, what is niggas really seeking brotherhood for? Because I see a lot of niggas who talk that brotherhood shit, they just using that shit to a means to an end, man. They use that shit as a marketing ploy. Shit, I'm down for the brothers. But when a disagreement pop up, first thing a motherfucker said, man, nigga, I'm out of here. Nigga, grab his shit and go. Soon as there's a problem, niggas start grabbing everything they got and running with it. Because niggas ain't your brother. Niggas are opportunists. That's what the fuck Coba was in the Planet of the Apes. And when he saw that he might have to go down with the rest of them, you know what that nigga did? He turned them niggas in. This shit ain't nothing new. Niggas been doing it forever. A rat just died. He was 88 years old. A rat. His name is Frank Lucas. He just died. A fucking rat. A nigga who told on all his friends, all his business partners. But you got niggas saluting Frank Lucas, niggas saluting Nicky Barnes. These is niggas who told on their brothers. These niggas had a brotherhood. He told on them niggas, man, because they got the mindset of Coba. What happened when Nicky Barnes told on all those niggas? Hmm? You don't have Guy Fisher no more. Guy Fisher's still in jail. Freddie Myers went to jail. Nigga did 20 years because of a rat, because of a nigga who called himself his brother. see? That's why you gotta have guardians around, executioners. That's why. To protect the integrity of what the fuck we trying to build. And if a nigga is scared to get rid of this fucking parasite, then you need to question his integrity. Because at the end of the day, brotherhood is not about the individual. It's about the collective. It's a collective of brothers who should be in tune with each other based on a cause. What is the cause? Are you willing to die? Are you willing to sit in prison for the cause, nigga? Not for you. Not for your instant gratification. A lot of niggas jump and talk this brotherhood shit just to get what the fuck they want. And how they keep you around to keep leeching off you is by calling you their brother. His way of helping the brotherhood is by saying, oh, I love you, brothers. But niggas ain't doing nothing. See, you gotta watch them niggas. You gotta watch them. Niggas trying to prove their loyalty with their words. But niggas ain't doing nothing. Niggas is not contributing to growth. Those are niggas with the Coba mindset. Because one day, he gonna turn on you. And you know what that nigga gonna tell you? Fuck y'all niggas. That's what he gonna say. And you know why he's gonna say that? Because that's what it's been from day one. You see? But if it was somebody in the corner watching this little measly mouse, and his designated position is to exterminate pests and rodents, he wouldn't have been a problem no more. She wouldn't have been a problem no more. See? See, niggas is more focused on the tangible things, which is nothing wrong with that. But you got to have a balance. When you dealing with brotherhood, it has to be a balance. I'm not going to do business with a shiesty nigga. I don't care if he got the money. If I know you shiesty, we can't do business, homie. Because I'm not going to wait for you to burn me. To say, man, I should have knew he was going to do that. Then why you do business with him? Because you more focused on what you could get out of him. So you just like him. So you gotta watch them. You gotta watch people. That's why I sit back and I watch niggas. That's what I do. I sit back, I watch niggas. That's what I do. I sit back and I watch y'all. I listen and watch. If I know a nigga is greasy, we can't do business on no level. I got a couple of homies that I grew up with. I know they greasy. You think I'll let them niggas around my kids? You think I'll let these niggas in my house? You think we can ever do business? No, because I know you greasy. You went to that grease ball shit. You think I'm gonna let you grease me? Oh, so you won't grease me. You a greasy nigga, but you not gonna grease me. What sets me apart? Huh? See, that's the problem with us. We won't actually sit back and be honest with ourselves. This is a foul dude. And instead of accepting it, we think it won't happen to us. Well, he did such and such dirty. That nigga ain't gonna do that to me. Cause that nigga know. That's how niggas talk. That nigga know if he do that to me, then he burn you and you're mad now. Now you're running around like Billy the Kid looking for him. Well, you know that's how your homie give it up. You know if this was Planet of the Apes, nigga, that's Coba. You know that. So why even go there with homie? This is why that whole group think, like I said, that's an old paradigm, man. There's no more group think. There's no more of that. It's not. Because the cause is not bigger than the individual. The cause is individualistic. The goal is just for everybody to have what they want. This is how you know people cannot create their own organizations. Niggas are too selfish. The cause that's even created is for self gratification. And I'm starting to think this is just what people are in society today. This is what it is. I'm not gonna keep fooling myself into thinking that there's gonna be for the world. It's not gonna happen. Niggas is gonna change shit for themselves. And that's it. You're gonna meet a couple of brothers that's willing to extend themselves, that may have a group, a small brotherhood. But black men operating as brothers together is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's never gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And I know some people saying, well, DS1 sounds defeated. No, uh-uh. I'm a realist. I pay attention to what's around me, including you niggas. I pay attention to the environment. The environment doesn't dictate brotherhood. The environment dictates Coba. There's not even a lot of resources out here to go around. So why wouldn't niggas gather up their little peanuts and keep them? Why wouldn't they? A future? Niggas don't foresee shit. Half these niggas can't see past their nose. This is why these niggas is quick to turn on you. This is why. Because that's what society dictates to the people. I got mine, you better get yours. This is why you're always going to have black men scattered. And you're going to have little groups, little pockets of groups. They call them splinter groups. You're going to always have that. Because you may have 10, 20 brothers that think a certain way, that operate a certain way. But that is supposed to be the mindset of all of us as a collective. But that's never going to happen. So stop worrying about politics. Okay, you niggas? Stop worrying about the votes and the Democrats and nigga, please. We way behind before we could talk about getting somebody in office. Way behind. We too far away from that. Too far away from that. Because most brothers today are destructive. They're destructive, man. They kamikazes. Nigga just waiting to not get what he want. Another example. How do y'all think BMF went to the feds? How y'all think BMF went to the feds? Y'all actually think the police caught them with a bunch of drugs and money and guns? No. You know how they went to jail? Because Big Meech's brother wouldn't stay the fuck off the phone running his mouth. That's why they went to jail. All them niggas is in jail because of Big Meech's brother running his mouth on the telephone. When Big Meech used to tell him, yo, T, you need to stay off that phone, homie. You need to stay off the phone. Why the fuck you always on the phone? Get off the phone. They used to have arguments and fights about it. Typing Dexter Huxley on YouTube. His name was Sosa. He was the driver for BMF. He was the driver. He was the one who put everything in the trucks. He's telling the story on his whole BMF shit. Meech said it out his own mouth. We in jail because my brother wouldn't stay off the phones. Selfish nigga. Coba mentality. The mindset of Coba. Because you know what he was thinking? I could talk on my phone. Why I can't talk on my phone? Silly ass nigga. When his brother is telling him, dude, you gonna get us indicted, you keep running your mouth on the phone. But this nigga's so selfish and so caught up in, oh, it's about me and my girlfriends. The niggas is in jail. And they've been in jail for a long time now. Because of him. Because he couldn't follow protocol. Get the fuck off the phone. We don't talk on the phone. This nigga had to talk on the phone. He just had to talk on the phone. This is what I mean. It should have been somebody in that group that should have exterminated him early on. But at the end of the day, that's Meech's brother. If you go listen to the dude Dexter Huxley, type in Doc Hicks TV. He talking about it on Doc Hicks TV. Go and watch each part. He say how him and Meech and his brother used to have fights over that shit. They used to have fights over him being on the phone. This is what I mean by the kamikaze mindset. He was willing to sacrifice himself and everybody else to be on the fucking phone. Just to be on the phone. Just because he want to say what he want to say. This is the Coba mindset. This is what destroys and have destroyed for years Black male progress as a group, as a whole, as a collective. Look at Nino Brown. You know who Nino Brown represented? He represented Nicky Barnes, the one who told on his friends. Now being a rat is cool. Coba is the new archetype. This is the mindset people have now and have had for a long time. But now it's celebrated. Now you get celebrated for being a rat. You get celebrated for being a rat. Nobody cares. There's no honor. There's none. You don't get points for being loyal. There's no reward for loyalty. There's no reward for being admirable. You know who get rewarded now? The 6ix9ines. The Cobas. The Cobas. They get rewarded for destroying people. They get rewarded for that. When they should be exterminated. Oh, DS1, you're a little too extreme there, buddy. Really? 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 Why do you think the MS-13 conduct their business the way they do? Hmm? Huh? You know why? To protect the integrity of La M. See, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. See? Nipsey Hussle knew it was bigger than him. This shit wasn't about him. This shit was about what he represented. And he left a legacy based on what he stood on. Now you got everybody thinking they Nipsey Hussle. You see that? I watch interviews with his homies. And not, I'm talking about his homies that turned into his business partners. They all say how they all good. Nipsey left them shit. He had shit in his homies' names that they didn't even know about. His homies got their own brand, their own imprint. because he had the Caesar's mindset. He had the mindset of a Caesar. And the dude who killed him was what? A Coba nigga. A Coba minded nigga. If I go down, we all go down. That is a kamikaze type nigga. That is a nigga you cannot trust. That is a nigga you should never do business with. And nowadays, you shouldn't even be speaking to them. You shouldn't even be hanging around because they'll cost you your life. At any point, you're expendable to Coba. At any point, whenever I'm ready to get rid of you, you're gone. Do you know this is the mindset of most brothers walking around? Most brothers on YouTube? This is the mindset of these dudes. Most of these dudes. They get in where they fit in, and then they destroy shit once they get what they want. That's why I'm glad I have the brothers I have. The few that I do have. Because there's only a few. And it's going to always be a. Let me let y'all know this, black men. Just know it's only going to be a few. Just know that. See, because I had that big, grandioso, mind or plan in my mind about, man, we gonna do this. We gonna do this. We gonna do this. Yeah, bro, you could do this. And that shit is bullshit. That shit is only real to you. It's not real to them. Because when you say, listen, this is what we gonna do, you know what the Coba-minded nigga think? He worrying about what you gonna get out of it. See, watch niggas, see all that pocket watching, views watching, clout chasing, all that shit. That's all traits of selfishness. Niggas who want to watch how much money you make in the stream and then, well, why they giving that nigga all that money? Shit, they need to be donating to me. See, that be niggas' underlying message when you hear them talking about how niggas is making money. Why you watching niggas' money? Why you watching how a nigga make money? Why? For what? Because you want that to be you, Coba. You want that to be you, nigga. That's why. You wondering why people don't respect you the way they respect that other nigga. And what was Coba was very jealous of Caesar because Caesar was the leader and he led with good intent and a good heart, while Coba wanted to lead with manipulation and malice. See? And a lot of you niggas homies is like that. Y'all just act like they not. But a lot of y'all niggas homeboys is like the same way. They Cobas, man. Get away from Coba. Cause you're expendable to Coba. Nigga, go and cry over your body, cry at your funeral, kiss your mama, throw roses on you when you're in the grave. And once you're dead, niggas go and buy bottles of Henny and smoke blunts and laugh at how niggas just murdered you. Y'all think niggas don't do that? Huh? Yeah. So y'all think somebody won't celebrate your death? Huh? You think niggas won't celebrate you being destroyed on YouTube? Cause he called you bro? Niggas is waiting for you to fall so they can laugh. This is why I did the show about a month and a half ago called Their Loyalty Denotes Selfishness. These are all Cobra traits. Niggas sit there and call you your brother. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You his bro as long as he needs you. But the whole time the nigga lying to you. He misleading you. Lying to you about who he is. This is Cobra. This is the Cobra mindset. That's what destroys brotherhood. Brotherhood cannot exist simultaneously with the Cobra mindset. Cobra has to go. That mindset has to die. It cannot exist if brotherhood is going to be present. Because Cobra's going to win if you don't get rid of Cobra. If you don't rid and always exterminate that mentality from around y'all, it's going to always exist and it's going to win. Because more people in the world are selfish than selfless. There's more selfish people in the world than people who are selfless. Okay? Understand that. Don't get mad. Understand. There's no need to bitch about it. Understand it and move on. Because if you're about progress, that's all you can do. There's no need to argue. If a person did you dirty, you know what you do? You let them go. See, I had to learn that because I used to go after Cobras. I go after Cobra. I attack Cobras. I confront them niggas. But you know what I learned now that I'm getting older? You putting out too much energy, bruh. You could be putting that energy into progress. Because guess what? Cobra dies eventually at the expense of himself, just like Thanos. When Thanos got what he wanted, he realized that he was worst off. Did y'all see Endgame? He said it out of his mouth. He realized the shit that he wanted is not really what he wanted. He didn't really want that. And he destroyed himself at his own expense. This is why I learned to just back away from niggas. Because you're already a kamikaze. All I got to do is step away. So when your bomb blow up, it don't kill me. Step away. But the side effect to stepping away and not confronting it and not going through all of that, your trust level goes lower, lower, and lower. Because you begin to believe that what is the reason for me to even engage? Why even try to continue to make this shit work? See, there's a lot of people around y'all, and I'm just speaking right now. It's a lot of people around you right now in your life that's playing for Team I. While you playing for Team Us, they playing for Team I. Let me say that again. There's a lot of people around you right now that's calling you bro, that's calling you sis, that's saying they rock with you. And this goes across the board. YouTube, real life, wherever. That's playing for Team I, but screaming, that's playing for Team I, but screaming Team Us. At the top is only us, nigga. Years later, there is no more us. It's only you. Yeah, we a team. Yeah, the team. The team, the team, the team. Soon as a nigga gets something, yo, man, I can't come to the meeting today because I gotta do this and I gotta do that and I. Oh, but before you had the shit you got, your ass was at every meeting early, nigga. Oh, so now you reap some benefits from the brotherhood. Now you go run and run off. This is the Coba mindset. And then when his ass end up back on his hands and knees, he crawl his motherfucking ass back. He crawl his ass back. That's why you leave niggas to themselves. Because they're self-destructive in nature. By nature, these niggas are self-destructive. They're already destroyed. They just looking for more niggas to destroy. And this is real life. This is not just YouTube. This is in real life. Niggas that'll tell you it's about us. But when the pressure come, when the heat get turned up, they're only in it to save their own ass. When it's time to split up resources, niggas always complaining. Well, how he get this and how he get that? Well, he wasn't here. I was here. I should get this. That's them Coba niggas. It's them Coba minded. Niggas want to hoard everything just to say they got everything so they could spin up everything. See, you got to understand. See, I'm talking about a mindset. See, these Cobra minded niggas are never going to win. You know what they're going to have? They're going to have temporary victories, short term victories. That's what they're going to have. But in the end, they're going to be losers. Because they're going to create a world around themselves where they only exist, where they only matter. And then when they're left to deal with themselves, they don't even know how to cope. Look at Thanos. When you left to deal with yourself, who are you? What are you about? See, when you leave niggas to themselves, that's when they got to sit back and think how foul they are, how shisty they are, how much of a liar they are, a manipulator they are. Leave these niggas to look at themselves. Cause see, I'm I lean on both sides of the spectrum. I believe in leaving niggas alone because I believe that's the more spiritual thing to do. But my carnal side, extermination. And this is why I got a few big bros in real life and here on YouTube. And I consider these my brothers in real life too. They're helping me see that it's better just to leave niggas alone. Go with the more spiritual side, DS1. Lean more to the spiritual side, DS1. You don't have to exterminate them. They will eradicate themselves or let somebody else do it. You don't have to do it, but it's hard. It's hard, man. Trust me. It's so hard, but I'm learning that it's better to go the other way. It's better to let niggas eradicate themselves. Even though I would love, you know, to have all the rat fur flying in the air and I would love to hear all that shit. But that's a lot of energy being burned that you could be putting towards something else, DS1. We got somebody else for that, DS1. That's what my big bros be subconsciously telling me. And I know they do. We got somebody else for that. We need you for this. We don't need you to do that. But I'm so loyal to the cause that I don't want anyone to ruin it. I don't want anyone to do that. I don't want anyone to make us look bad. Nobody. And if I'm making us look bad, y'all niggas check me too. I ain't too big to be checked or exterminated. But the Coba mindset is the destruction of brotherhood. It's the destruction of it. And we're not going to get nowhere. Mm-mm, not going to get nowhere. This is why you have brothers who are well to do. This is why they're afraid to come back and help other brothers. See, I get it. I get it. And I've always got it from those brothers. That's why when I had the conversation with those brothers, I was telling them, why y'all so mad? I'm not mad at y'all brothers. I respect y'all perspective. I just don't totally agree with it. But I respect it and I understand where you're coming from. That save yourself, black man. I understand that. Voting with your feet, walking away from the bullshit. I understand it. Trust me, I do. Trust me, I do. Because at the end of the day, if you're gonna be surrounded by a bunch of Cobra-minded niggas, why don't you just get away from them and don't even deal with them? Why try to fix those niggas? See, I get it. I do. Trust me, I do. Trust me, I do. But see, my thing is, what happens when you so used to dealing with Cobra-minded people is that it jades you from realizing who's real and who's fake. And that'll make you walk away, period, and just turn your back, period. And I'm not into that. I'm not into that. Because a lot of my homies and a lot of people I know, if people would have turned their back on them, they wouldn't even be where they are today. They may not even be alive. So I don't believe in just turning my back completely. But I do believe with washing my hands with certain people. But to turn my back completely, I don't believe in it. Because it could be a person that's sitting there watching you and that may want to be a part of what you're a part of. And maybe they may want to get away from the Cobra that's around them. And they look at you as the strength. They look at you as the reason they want to get out. But when they see you turn your back, they think you turning your back on them. See, I haven't got to that point yet of not just, giving an F. I haven't got to that point. And I don't think I ever want to get to that point because I'm a certain type of person when I don't give a F. When I'm on that type time, I am very much carnal. I am very much carnal when I'm on that level. That's why I try to stay away from that. But I do believe in washing my hands with certain people to maintain my own sanity because I can't operate with other people if my mind ain't clear, if my vision isn't clear. Then that will make me a liability to my brothers. So I understand the perspective. Trust me, I do. But this shit is crazy, man. It's crazy. Because when you in that mindset of I don't give a F, you become destructive. You become that kamikaze. You become that. Because you're willing to knock anything and anybody down to get what you want. And like I said, there's more people in the world like that than people who are selfless, who don't think like that. So you will succumb to that mindset. You will lose. That's why you need balance. You can't lean more to one side because then that makes you an extremist in your thoughts when you just leaning on one side of the spectrum. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Just wanted to come to y'all real quick. Had to get that off, man. You know, like I said, I just been sitting back watching, listening. And I just had to come and speak on this, man, because, I've even been dealing with this lately myself. So I definitely had to come here and talk to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me go ahead to the chat, see what's going on. Scroll up to the top. Shout out to Poetic Kells, my sister, great moderator. Appreciate you tuning in. Shout out to Handling Jones. Salute. Shout out to JR Meadows. Shout out. Shout out to the DMV. Shout out to my brother Deep in Thought. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Cool Gent. Appreciate you for stopping through. Shout out to Amanda. Thanks for the support, Amanda. Shout out to my brother Art New Style. Appreciate you, big bro. I'm gonna hit you up, man. Gotta get in contact with you, bro. Shout out to Doug the Diplomat. Welcome. Shout out to my brother Loso. Thanks for tuning in, Loso. Shout out to my OG, Muhammad is the one. See who else up in here. Shout out to everybody that's listening from the bushes, too. If you're listening from the bushes, shout out to y'all. DC. Thanks for tuning in, DC. That's a fact. I agree, DC. I agree with that. Shout out to my brother ID. Thanks for tuning in, ID. Shout out to Pretty Apple. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate that, sis. No doubt. No doubt. I just had to, I just had to bring this, man, because a lot of people, they, I was told a long time ago by my grandmom. She told me it may take you a lifetime to really get to know a person. And I didn't really understand that. At first, when I thought when she said that to me, I thought she was speaking in a romantic relationship type of from that type of standpoint. And what she was really saying was she was just speaking generally. It may take you a lifetime to really get to know who you think you're around. But for some reason, my life doesn't dictate that. It doesn't. I find out who people are really quick because for some reason, something is gonna some an event is going to occur where they're gonna show me. Do I believe people make mistakes? Yes. Yes. Are mistakes forgivable? Yes. I believe in reconciliation if it's worth it, you know? I believe in reconciliation, man, but some things cannot be fixed. Some things, see, and this is to my military brothers. Shout out to all y'all. Is treason forgivable? Is treason re- reconcilable? Can you reconcile with treason? If we at war and somebody go over there and join the enemy, can you reconcile? No, no, no. You can't reconcile with Coba-minded people. There's nothing to forgive. You have dishonored yourself and dishonored our relationship. I have no reason to respect you anymore. So I can no longer deal with you. But if it's just some, you know, just a little misunderstanding or a little mishaps, little simple shit that could be solved with a conversation, that's different. But see, you can't reason with Koba. You can't reason with him. That mindset does not accept reason. They don't accept it. Because if that mindset accepted reason, they would reason to say, why would I put my bros on the line with me if it's just about me? Why don't I just go out there and get in the line of fire? Why will I drag everybody else with me? See, this is why you can never forgive or reconcile the Cobra mindset. People with the Cobra mindset. People that's willing to throw it all away just for themselves. The Sammy the Bulls of the world, the Henry Hills of the world, the Frank Lucases of the world, the Nicky Barnes of the world, the Takashi 69s of the world. You gotta leave them to themselves. Because their own self-inflicted wounds will destroy them. Because every day they gotta get up and look in the mirror and tell themselves, even if they don't say it out their mouth, they feel it, that they're dishonorable, that they're measly mice, they're not men, they don't stand for nothing. They have to live with that. So I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. You just coming in. Shout out to Char Willie. Thanks for stopping through. Catch the playback. This is DS1 Raw to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Remember, y'all, we gotta heal before we build. Heal before we build. The Coba mindset has to be purged by the individual in order for individuals to come together as a collective to build. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.